of Ellie Perkins and her son Jeremy. Ellie Present was born in 1949 to a Jewish family. She attended the Rochester Institute of Technology in New York and had a business selling handcrafted glassworks at the local Renaissance Fair. She also did paintings with canvas and glass. Ellie met her husband, Don Perkins, shortly after joining Scientology. Their son, Jeremy, and their daughter, Danielle, were born around the time they both attained the status of clear in the 70s. Ellie would become a senior auditor at the church facility in Buffalo, New York. Everything was going just fine for the Perkins family. That is, everything besides the fact that Jeremy Perkins was going insane. Jeremy worked for his father's cabinetry business. When Jeremy, at the age of 24, confessed to his father that he was hearing voices, his parents sent him to join the Sea Organization in the hopes that they would sort out any problems with their son. Unfortunately, Jeremy was declining too fast, and the Sea Org sent him back home after only 3 months. Jeremy's condition got worse and worse, to the point where his own father fired him from his job. He was even labeled a Class 3 potential trouble source by the Church of Scientology and was banned from entering any Scientology buildings or taking Scientology courses. A few months later, Jeremy was arrested for trespassing on the University of Buffalo campus. He told the police that he was acting on orders from Diana, a Roman goddess. He was hospitalized and set for a psychiatric evaluation, which was halted when Ellie came to get her son, claiming psychology was against her religious beliefs. Against their better judgment, the authorities let Jeremy go. Ellie, a staunch Scientologist, would not take her obviously mentally ill son to see a psychiatrist. Scientologists believe that psychology is a Nazi science intended to keep people drugged and oppressed. Instead, she took her son to see Glenda Rose, a Scientologist doctor, asking her to prescribe him vitamins to fix the imbalance that was driving him mad. Glenda refused, saying Jeremy was completely crazy. Next, she tried Dr. Conrad Malfair, another Scientologist doctor. Unlike Glenda, who had recognized Jeremy as beyond the quack medicine of Scientology, Malfair told Ellie that her son was suffering from arsenic and toxic metals in his system. After recommending intravenous therapy at $1,000 a session, Ellie decided to try her own mix of vitamins to cure her son. A few months later, Ellie called into the Buffalo Scientology facility. She was calling out for help because Jeremy was completely out of control. 2 days later, on March 13th, L. Ron Hubbard's birthday, Jeremy finally snapped. After being told to take a shower by his mother, the confused young man tried to slit his wrists with a utility knife. Failing to do so, he decided to go after the next best thing, his own mother. Jeremy walked into the kitchen where Ellie was talking to a friend on the telephone, picked up a knife, and attacked. He stabbed his mother 77 times before the police showed up. Upon their arrival, Jeremy willingly gave himself up, gave written statements, and went along quietly. This begs the question, if Ellie had sought real medical help for her son, would she still be alive today? If the church didn't blind its members to the truth and convince them that they have all the answers, would Jeremy still have lost his mind? If not for the ludicrous policies of the cult, might the Perkins family still be whole and healthy? We, Anonymous, would like to think so. This was the story of Ellie Perkins and her son Jeremy. Let us have a moment of silence for both of them. Next speaker.